Inba Surf Coast Classic, and then I'll be competing a week later in Sydney on the 3rd on the Sydney City titles, which I understand you're emceeing, so we'll see each other again. And the top 3 in every division here has qualified for that show, so it's a new national show. So at the end of all these city titles, the top 3 can go and compete for a national title, a new city national title. It's going to be a big show by the sounds of it. Rav always puts in a big show. So, and the men's overall and the women's overall winner here will receive $500 cash to help them go over to compete in the titles. So, yeah, so I'll be there with them as well on stage, so quite excited.
Kimo, tell us, it takes so much time and energy getting ready for a show. Is there anybody special you'd like to thank?
Oh, hell yeah. Look, running 3 businesses and then doing this show and competing, really for the last 3 weeks, I haven't been in the stores. I've been just in and out of the shops, and I just can't thank my staff. I got Carlos at Salisbury, Justin at Holden Hill, and Ari, who now runs Millswood. Without these guys, there's no way I could have just done all of this, because they've let me eat, train, and just run the show. And Ari now, he's my master technician in everything. The guy, he does all my PowerPoint presentation. He runs my Facebook site. He does all my graphic design. He does everything for me, and he's freed up all that. Yeah, that's why it's better. Yeah, so without those 3 guys, I just wouldn't have been able to do it. And then a special mention to the same guys. I train with Carlos and I train with Ari, so they push me in the gym to just no bounds. I thought I trained hard, but when I started training with Carlos, it was like a shock to the system, I mean, man. So I've been able to build muscle, lose fat, run a business, run a contest. And to Justin from Holden Hill, this guy's becoming Adelaide's diet guru. 5 weeks ago, I nearly pulled out, thinking I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to be ready. And Justin took one look at me and said, your diet's shit. He changed my diet. Within 10 days, I was back on track, and 3 weeks later, I was on stage, And now at age 50, in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be in the best shape of my life. Better than when I last competed in '87 the first time, and I thought I was pretty shredded then. But yeah, he's done wonders for this old body, so just shows you can do it at any age. So yeah, and Julie, look, she's really suffered, And I know, look, I can see it in her eyes, she'll say, it's all right, you go do that, and I can see it in her eyes as she's going, why don't you stop this? And it's only 4 more weeks and I'll stop it, And we'll get back to some form of normality. So I can't thank you enough. And my kids, everyone, It's really, the whole show is a family affair. My whole family runs this and puts it together, And at the end of the day, I'm sitting there just tabulating the scores, and my kids, my staff, they're doing everything backstage and running everything faultlessly. And as you can see, it's just run beautifully, And I just can't thank all of these people enough. And all my sponsors.
Thanks for watching the IMBA.